Today we are going to see chatbot data flow automation. This video will quickly demonstrate how to collect user data from chat and send it to Google Sheet. Additionally, we'll show how to send an email notification to owner with the user details and a thank you email to the user, all using simple Google script. If time permits, I will show you how to call an API to store user information in database. So let's get started. So chatbot data flow automation, how chatbot collects and send valuable information to Google Sheet. From there, it will go to the owner, email notification uh, to the owner with all user information and to user, thank you for your submission. That is one email. And we can call API and save the user data info to database. The last row recorded in the Google Sheet, we can send the same row to the database using the API. So here is the website and I have a chatbot here. You can see here blue color. So user comes here and start chatting with the chatbot. This is a sample real estate website. User click buy. It's asking what type of property you're interested. User click single house, single family home. It's asking location, give any location. This is the Google Sheet. So we are going to collect that data from here, data in this sheet. So it is asking me to enter email ID. As soon as I enter the data here, email ID, it will flow to this Google Sheet. You can see the data here. There is only one row right now. When I click the button, when I click the email ID, enter the email ID, you will see here a record. So as soon as we get the record here, we get the email notification to the owner of the website as well as to the thank you email to the user. So click here and check. Yeah, you see here, record is added here with all the valuable information, date, time, everything. And we'll go and check email. Here you can see the email. Here you can see all the detailed information to the owner of the website. So here, so buy home, single family home, location, budget, all detailed information. Person, the owner of the website received the notification. And there is another email I have opened, like it's my own email, user email. Suppose the person who entered the information in the chat bot, so he can receive the email like this. So thank you for your submission, all these things from the company name and his name. So we are sending two emails. One email is to the owner of the application or website, and another is to the user. I will show you how to do this one. And there is another place we are sending the same information, the data, all the data to the database using the API. Here you can see that there is a data, like I have a database on hosted on a hostinger or anywhere you can host, but you have to create a API. And here is the customer information. So you see here customer ID Bob, this thing, and his phone number. So if you see start with 780 Bob. So I'm collecting only name, phone number, and email ID. So you can collect more information like address, city, property type, sale, all those things. So this is the like in one single script, I'm doing all these things. So let's go to the script. Here is the script provided by Amino, that if you create a chatbot in Amino, you have option for Google Sheet. In the Google Sheet, when we click a link there, they provide the script, and we have to provide this ID, Google ID, Google Sheet ID. So I'm not going in that part. So I'm just taking the script that provided by Amino. This is the script, and I'm adding only one line here. So send email for the last row. So here I created another script, Google script. So this is the script I already posted in the community. So this is the script where we are passing the sheet. That sheet is coming from here. This is the sheet now. We are appending the row. The whole object we are passing, this sheet is passing to the send email for last row. So here is the object. In that one I have a method, and we are getting the sheet. We are checking the sheet. If it is invalid sheet, then we are throwing the error and stop the execution. We are collecting the last row, last column from the sheet, checking some validation. Now here we are getting the header, and here still we are checking some last row and uh, some validation. We are getting the row data. Here is the row data, and we are formatting the row data. Like it will come in one line. Instead of that one, we are giving the name and value. Okay. So here we are getting the email, user email. This is an variable, and we are getting the row. Here is the row. This is the row. This is one row, and here we have columns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here we are taking like 0 index. 0, this column we are treating as a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the fifth we have name, and the sixth we have phone, and on the seventh column we have email. So seventh column we have email, that is H column, and fifth we have customer name, sixth we have this one we have to provide. This is my Yahoo email. Somebody asked me that can we send to any email? So I am the owner. Suppose this is the owner. So here you have to give the owner ID, owner phone number, email ID, and owner's company. Okay. Now we are sending here is we are checking that if email is not null, if something in the email, we can validate the email also, just for uh, like I'm not validating any email, anything. So just I'm checking the if email is there, then gmail.app send email. Then we are sending the customer name. It's thank you email to the customer. You can provide more information also. So this is the one, and this is the subject, and this is the body. Similarly, sending notification to owner with a new row added. You can change the subject line. You can change this one. And here is the data which I I showed you in the email. So this is the data, formatted data. and I'm sending data. So it is coming from amino. This is a amino script. In the script last line, before last line, I added one more function. This is the function. I'm calling that this function in amino. And here I'm calling one more that is inserting data into, there is a MySQL database through API. So here I'm calling another method. Here is, this is the one. I'm calling this one. I'm passing customer name, email, phone number. I can pass more thing like property type, location, whatever information you want. And then you have to create some script. I'm using PHP. You can use Flask, Python, Flask, or anything, or Java, anything you can use. So here the payload. Payload is there. One JSON file we are sending. JSON like name and value. Like this is the one name and the value, whatever the value we are coming from the user, we are passing email, phone number, and we are posting it. There is a method post and payload. This is the payload options, and then we are sending it using the, this is the URL. This is my URL and sending it. So it will go and insert into database. So through one is script, I'm doing all the automation that I'm sending the email. It's adding the row to the Google Sheet. It's sending the email to the owner, and it's sending thank you email to the user, and it's sending the data to the API that is storing into the database. So that is the uh, automation, data automation. So this is the chat data flow automation. How chatbot collects and sends valuable information, user valuable information, and this is the data flow. We go to the chat, user go to the chatbot and enter his information. It goes to the Google Sheet and email notification, one to the owner with all the user information, another to the user with the thank you email, and another we are calling API and save the user info to the database. So this is the chat, this is the flow that is explained that how chatbot works. So chatbot collects user information, all this information, data is sent to Google Sheet and two email notification triggered. One is for website owner, another is for the user, and these ensure efficient lead management and user engagement. So we are collecting the lead and we are sending the email. This eliminate the manual intervention, and at the simultaneous the customer receive the thank you email, reinforce the business professionalism, and ensure they feel valued. And this automation eliminates manual work, keep the business organized, and ensure that every lead is nurtured. So that is the power of using uh, this tool to transfer the way the business interact with the customer. So this is not only for the real estate, it's for e-commerce or any customer facing business. So this chatbot uh, you can use on your website and offer incredible benefits, like it saves time by providing instant answer to the user, work 24 by 7, ensuring your customers are supported at any time. It resolves most common customer issues, reduce workload on your support team, and best of all, it saves money on customer service while generating high quality leads. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.